Stan from the Native team. Welcome to the short demo of our native Bitcoin relayer. This relayer connects the native and Bitcoin networks. The way it works can be broken down to 3 different steps. First, the relayer is fetching sign requests created by the users on the native network. This is essentially saying, hi, I, the user, signed the transaction, and now I want the ICA MPC to do its part. The second step, the relayer is sending the sign request to ICA MPC network for the signature. This will return the final signature combining the user and the network part. And lastly, the relayer will broadcast the now fully signed transaction to Bitcoin. For this demo, we'll be running a local Bitcoin network and a local ICA network for speed and simplicity. Let's start the relayer. So the relayer is starting, and we will see 5 different sign requests being fetched from native one by one, signed by ICA, and then broadcasted to our local Bitcoin network. So as we can see, we are already on the second. We've successfully broadcasted the transactions. I've also included a 6th invalid transactions where I will stop the relayer. The transaction will fail on attempt to broadcast to Bitcoin because it's invalid. Okay, let's stop the relayer. This is the 6th invalid transaction. As we can see, there is actually an error when broadcasting the transaction. So now what we can do is we can make sure that the transaction was indeed broadcasted to the network. We can take the first transaction hash and actually query our local node and see whether it was broadcasted or not. So let's see what it returns. It was actually broadcasted, but this is still in mempool. Since there are 0 confirmations, it was not included in the block yet. For it to be included in the block, we'll have to manually generate 2 new blocks because we are running the local network in reg test mode. Now we generated 2 new blocks, so let's query for the transaction one more time. And as we can see, the confirmation now is on 2, and we actually get more information. This is about the block. So the block hash, block height, etc. And this is basically saying this transaction was indeed included in a block. So that's it for today's demo. Thanks for tuning in, and bye.